Now, just chill for a minute, and then I guess I'll do the daily problem, or at least I'll attempt the daily problem. And I gotta do the virtual contest that I missed over the weekend to see if I missed out on ELOs. We'll see how I perform. Alright, man. I'm tired, I'm not gonna lie. I've had a busy weekend. Q Ultimus in the house. What's happening, Q? Day's going good. Day's going very well. But I think I need a vacation, man. Spent the last 4 days going around New York with my family. Ate too much food, man. I think I gained at least 2 pounds in the last 4 days. And then now I'm back to work. I took the day off on Friday. I took a half day today on Monday. So it feels like a mini vacation, but now I need a vacation to just do nothing, you know. I guess that's coming up for Thanksgiving. Never too much good food. Nah, I think there is such a thing as too much, man. Too much, too soon. I can't do it anymore. I just want to eat regular food, regular amounts, man. All right, y'all ready? Is it LeetCoding time? It is. It is LeetCoding time. All right, daily problem first. Wait, not absolutely new. I use C# at work, and the code I implement just needs if, else, and for loops. So I forgot all the DSA stuff. Yeah, I'd say most coding just needs those basic things, man. Even for myself, I just use the basic if, else, and for loops, man. I'm not gonna lie. All right, here we go. Here we go. Daily problem. Looks like I've attempted it. Minimum number of changes to make binary string beautiful. You're given a 0 index binary string S having an even length. A string is beautiful if it's possible to partition it into one or more substrings such that each substring has an even length. Each substring contains only ones or only zeros. What? You can change any character in S to 0 or 1. Return the minimum number of changes required to make the string S beautiful. Wait, what? If it is possible to partition it into one or more substring, each substring has an even length. Each substring only has ones or zeros. Alright, so in example 1, they say the answer is 2 because we gotta change one of these to a 1 or 0. And then we gotta change one of those. Even length. Alright. And then we got 10 to the 5th, 100,000 digits or 100,000 characters. Each character is either a 0 or 1, and it's an even length. What does that mean, man? So what type of techniques are we going to apply here? Do I just have to do windows of 2? So I just check every 2 digits. And if they're different, at increment 1. I don't know. Every 2. All right. But what about a case like 1 0 1 0? Because then what would this answer be? Maybe like you just change one number like that. Oh no, each substring has to be even length. So this one we'd have to change 2 as well. Juan Miguel Diaz. Thank you very much for the follow. All right, let me think. So is it just groups of 2? Maybe it's that easy, huh? Should I try that? Maybe it's not that easy though. So it's like if this should I start at I equals 1? That way, let me see. Hepta 5 in the house. I'm so tired of interviews, man. Haven't you gotten an offer? You haven't gotten an offer yet? An offer that you're satisfied with? Let me bring up my YouTube chats. I forgot to do that. I'm in the final stages on 3 big companies. Final stages as in you've done the on-site interview and all that's left is a team match, or final stages as in you got to do the on-site. Doing the interview loop right now. I see. Oh man, looks like you're well wanted if you are like in the final stages for 3 companies. That means everybody wants you, man. So I was at AWS and wait, did you already leave Salesforce, man? Did you just quit and you're looking for a new job with no job right now? Okay, you're still at Salesforce. I was about to say, man, you're brave to just quit and try and get a job without having something lined up, but you're still there, so good move. Can't leave until after January. Huge RSUs in December. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess you could leave if you tell the companies like, hey man, if you want me to start immediately, you gotta pay me all the RSUs I'm giving up in December or something. The golden ballin'. All right, should we do this? I wish half our comp wasn't in stocks. You just want all cash, man? You gotta go to Netflix for that. Oh man, that problem is too easy. I wasn't sure if this was gonna work, but I guess it does work. I'm not sure why, but I guess we just want every 2 things to just be the same. And then it doesn't matter which one we change as long as we change 1 character, right? So anytime they're not equal, we just increment the answer. Thought we were gonna apply to Grindr. Oh man, I wonder how much they pay. Where do we check? Levels. Is Grindr still a thing, man? Oh, they pay pretty okay, man. Dang. In Chicago. Oh shit, that's loud. Bobby Blue redeemed the Type Racer. How you doing, Bobby Blue? Grinder's worth 5 times more than Bumble. That's a little bit insane. Man, we should apply to Grindr for real. Anyways, all right, Type Racer time. Who's here for Type Racer? Should we gamble? I don't know if there's enough people to gamble yet. Go to Grindr Careers. I can't be doing that right now, man. We got a Type Racer to do. All right, should I just race Q Ultima straight up? In incognito? Nah, man. All right. Midnight Simon versus Q Ultimus. Who's gonna win? That's what we're gonna bet on. Q is clearly the favorite here, but every now and then I have a good race and Q has a bad race. So place your bets. We're gonna do Type Racer. First round is the warm-up round. Second round is the championship round. Man, everybody can't bet on Q. That's crazy talk. Thank you, XQC manager. Clistar, dang, 10,000. That's a lot of money. All right, here's the link. First race, warm-up. Let me send it on Type Racer. What did they make you do as a back-end engineer? Man, Hepta 5. Do you talk like all this junk at work? Are you like this? Because, wait, I think you said you're like an L6 or like a staff. Do you make all these jokes at work, man? Or is it just strictly on Twitch? Do you talk freely at work? Or is it like, oh, you're remote, so you don't even, dang, you don't even talk to your teammates like that. All right, here we go. Don't defense is here. No condom Chris is in the house. It's time, man. Pixel Pusher isn't here right now. Jesus Christ. Let's just get this warm-up round over with. It's too long. No water cooler talk. Wait, I didn't even put the Type Racer cam on. Man, so long. Q with the 100, 6-pack sexy, aka no condom Chris, 122. Smoose Juice. Welcome to the party. How are you doing? Killing this typing exercise? Nah, definitely not killing it, man. That passage was way too long. So that was just the warm-up though. Don't you worry, we got the championship round coming up next, Smooth Juice. And if you're interested, you can join. There's a link. My hand hurts after this. That sounds like a bunch of excuses, don't defense. Everybody knows you're not supposed to give it your all in the warm-up round, man. You just try and warm up and save the nitros for the championship round. Oh, Pat's Hello World is in the house. Still at the starting line. Hard stuck at 80 WPMs. 80 is good. I'd say before I started to stream, I was consistently around 75 to 80. And then now I can hit triple digits every now and then. Dang, there's 17 people in this championship round. But where's everybody at? Just a bunch of guests. You all gotta join the racetrack. Here we go. Championship round about to begin. What the hell? How many so many people here, man? Did I give it to YouTube? No. My type racer is lagging. Man, I was just talking with my girlfriend about this. You need to get an ad blocker for type racer. Type racer is whack. Alright, here we go. Championship round. This is for all the money. Scroll down? We're talking about scroll down. Wait. I'm waiting. What are we waiting on, man? We're not waiting on anything. I can only play as guest? Wait, what? What do you mean you can only play as guest? That's crazy. Alright, here we go. It works on incognito but not regular. Alright, if you're a guest, you know what you gotta do. You just gotta take the screenshot. The championship round is about to begin. Alright. Ah! Man, Q whooped me, man. 113 to 101. Guest with a 120. That was No Condom Chris. And Smart Coder with a 101. Tied. Well, beat me a little bit. Pat's Hello World with a 95. Don't Defense with the 105. King Zoggy and Zon's keyboard is a Bubble 75 with Aqua Kings. It is my favorite sounding keyboard that I got. Wait. Man, who? No Condom Chris with the 120. Who won? Q beat me, man. Q won. That's who won. Dang, Clistar losing 15,000 points. Wait, Don't Defense didn't win nothing, man. Everybody knows it's No Condom Chris. Alright, let me choose the outcome for this. It is Q Ultimus. Use control backspace. Yeah, I can't ever remember to do that, man. Oh, look who showed up. Pixel Pusher. A little bit late. Yeah, every time I have to backspace, I can't ever remember to do the control backspace, so I just don't ever do it. Alright, let me put the winner up on the board. Did we select the champion? Alright, Q, big bucks. Hepta 5, big bucks. Bobby Blue, No Condom Chris, easy money. Don't Defense is very happy. Hepta 5 keeps trying to tell people things I am not. I've always already hit space by the time I hit control backspace and it does nothing. Yeah, I guess I get the same feeling. Alright, so that was no condom Chris. I guess I am a streamer. That's the only thing I am. And I think the other day we've established that I am not Hispanic. I don't even speak Spanish very well. I took 12 years of Spanish classes, man. I'm not gonna lie. Can't say a dang thing except like super basics. Wait, what should I put? No condom Chris 120. There we go. Control backspace is good if you're at the end of a word. Yeah. Always press Control A backspace. The Dandy McGee. What's happening? Control A backspace is intense. I gotta like retrain a lot of things for my type racer, but we'll see. My website is so full of obscene materials. Nah, there's no obscene materials here. And yeah, I am gonna upgrade this. I was gonna do it on Friday, man. And I really meant it. But I forgot that my mom and my brother, they were visiting this weekend, so I had to backtrack on that promise. So maybe sometime this week, I'll do the web dev thing. 2 streams, yeah, maybe Friday. Maybe Friday I'll do a super long double stream. We'll see, we'll see. No, we won't see. It's gonna happen for sure. 2 streams at the same time? Yeah, if I had $1 million bucks, that's what I would do, man. 2 streams at the same time. Anyways, I just did the daily. Easy work. Yeah, only people that watch Office Space know what I'm talking about. Oh, Brett, what's happened? I am doing 2 streams at the same time, man. I am streaming on YouTube and at Twitch. Brett is right. This is 2 streams. Anyways, so I missed the contest over the weekend because I had to go to I was at dinner with my family. Even though I got home in time to take the contest, I had like 1 beer and I was really full. I wasn't in contest mode, so I just decided not to take it. So how close to the 1 million before I have to warn you? Man, you gotta tell me, like, give me a play-by-play once you're over 975k or something. Wait, how close are you right now, Q? Because I got a plan for when I'm building this keyboard. I probably need to... Oh man, you're still like a year away, man. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Alright. Can we ban Q? No, we can't do that. Q's my only mod. Can we do a bet? Me versus Q type racer? We could the next time. Alright. So I'm about to do this virtual. Man, don't defense. Are you trying to launder some channel points out here? It ain't happening. Alright, let me focus for like 5 minutes to at least hit the easy question so I can get like a decent rating. Check balance string. Oh, wait. Here we go. Check balance string. You're given a string num consisting of only digits. A string of digits is called balanced if the sum of the digits at even indices is equal to the sum of digits at odd indices. All right. So, wait. Can I do that? Or no, I should just do that, right? And then I'm gonna say if digit mod 2, that's odd. So odd, oh shit. My tablet went off, man. Wait, false, false? No, that ain't right, man. That should be false, true. Plus equal to digit. Hold up. Odd, oh, not, it's indices, not if the digit is odd. Jesus Christ. And then if I mod 2. Alright, so shit. Num I. So we should get what? False, true? False, true. Should I send that in? Man, somebody just connected to my Bluetooth again. Hope nothing weird starts to play out of my speakers. Alright. Easy problem done. Find minimum time to reach last room. There's a dungeon with n by m rooms arranged as a grid. You're given a 2D array move time of size n by m, where move time ij represents the minimum time in seconds when you can start moving to that room. You start from the room 00 at time equals 0 and can move to an adjacent room. Moving between adjacent rooms takes exactly 1 second. Return the minimum time to reach the room at the bottom right. 2 rooms are adjacent if they share a common wall, either horizontally or vertically. Oh, Jesus. 50-50. What does that mean? I don't know what to do immediately. Minimum time in seconds when you can move to that room. So it's an n by m grid. Dang. Hector HSC, thank you very much for the bits. The Jorge, what's happening? I can always rely on you doing LeetCode streams when it's time for me to get back to studying. Oh, nice. Kenny HY, how are you doing? All right, Hector, let me put the things up on the board for you. So many. I should really. I've been saying this every time you give me some dang bits. I always say I should like adjust your thing, and then it just keeps growing, you know. But thank you so much, man. A little bit longer. Hector HSC. All right, where are we at? So we started in the top left, but what the hell is the n by m size? How do we know what size it is? Oh, it gives the sizes here. Move time. Okay. So let me try and figure this out, man. So I guess start in the top left. This answer they said was 6 because, oh, I see. You start here, And then you have to wait until 4 seconds to move to one of those. And then, okay. So what is this saying? Is this saying like... Is it the maximum number on a path plus the amount of moves that you had to take to get down there? If that's what they mean. So this one, Jesus. So this is example 2. They say the answer is 3 because 1, 2, 3. 3 moves to get to the bottom right, and the maximum on the path is 0. All right, everybody, chill. I'm trying to think about the problem here. Everybody gave it away, man. Everybody gave it away. Anyways. So I just implement it, I guess. So I guess the weight would be the absolute difference between cells plus 1, I suppose. All right, let me try and implement that. That's my rows and my columns. I guess we can do my distances. I can set that to 0. Let me make my directions. So we can go up. We can go left. We can go right. And we can go down. And what else do we need to do here? Man, Pixel Pusher, thank you very much for the sub. Go away ads. Yeah, I hate those dang ads. Wait, where did you go? Oh, there we go. Pixel Pusher. Man, Q Ultimus. Thank you very much for that gifted sub. Wait, what? What the hell is that sound? Did that song come on twice? Was that a hype train? All right, Q Ultimus, thank you very much. Much appreciated. All right. So what I need here, I need a priority queue. And I don't need an adjacency list since we already have the move time thing. So now I just gotta add. Wait. Did I say time at 0, 0? You start at there's 0. So is the top left always 0? Or can it, is that like a edge case I gotta look out for? So instead of setting distance 0, 0 to 0, maybe I should set this to move time 0, 0 or something, right? And then now I have my priority queue and I push, I'm trying to push the weight first, and the weight is gonna be not 0, I guess it's gonna be dist. Wait, what's going on here? My priority queue needs something else. I guess it needs like row column. Ugh, should I do something ugly? And I don't think people like this. Pair int, pair int. That's what I'm saying. And then we start at 0, 0. Is that how we do it? So now we're gonna say, while there's something in our priority queue, we just want to keep on keeping on. So this is the weight, and then coordinates, priority queue dot top. And then this will be R and C. All right, so now we can go up, down, left, right in our directions and then see which ones we should move to. Oh, Julio Campos, thank you very much for that sub. Let me put your name up there too. Thank you very much, Julio Campos. All right, where are we at? So now I'm trying to say for every direction, and then if we're out of bounds, then we should continue. How does Dakshas work, man? We gotta get the new weights. All right, so the new weight is gonna be the old weight plus the difference between the cells. Well, maybe we should do this after we check out of bounds so we don't get any weird errors here. Move time RC, new R, new C, so +1, I guess. That would be the new weight. And then we check like if that new weight is less than the distances, then we can add it to our queue, right? And we add it by, it's gonna be the new weight here, and then the new coordinates. Am I forgetting anything, man? What am I forgetting? Do I need a scene? Nah. Do I need to check something here? Like if, wait. I always like to do this. If distances are C, so that's the best distance so far. So if, how do I say, if the weight is greater than distances RC, greater than equal to, then we should continue. Or greater than, I don't know. I think greater than equal to is okay. And then I just return that. Is that what they're asking? Nah, that's not what they're asking. Oh, I don't update the distances. So distances, new R, new C, equal new weight. No, that's still not what they're asking. So I should get 6, 3, and 3. How come none of that stuff gets updated, man? Should I try and eyeball it? Or should I start to debug? I'm gonna start debugging some stuff. So I don't actually do anything in here, which is concerning. Maybe that should just be greater than then. 634, 633. All right, we gotta look at this one. Why would I get 3? Am I forgetting to count something? So it's 2 moves and then 2 time to wait there. All right, so if I did what I did, then this would be 2, 2, and 2. So how the hell is it 3? It's the weight plus the difference between the cells plus 1. So that would be a difference of 1 plus 1, so that's 2. And then from there, that's a difference of 1 plus 1, that's 2. So this should be 4, but it's not. So I gotta try and figure out why. Wait. No, it's 3. It's 3. But why is it 3? I would think it was 4, but apparently it's 3. Let me see where I'm messing up here. You move 1. So we're at 2. Let me think. I'm like purposely not looking at chat, man, because I glanced over and I see everybody's still trying to give me hints and answers. How is this 3? 0 to 1. Zero to 1, but it takes 1 to move. Oh, so I guess let me reread. The minimum time in seconds when you can start moving to that room. Oh, so you can start moving to this at 1 second. So you get here at 2. So at 1 second you get there at 2. And then it's already at 2, so it can move there and it's at 3. Okay, so then the weight would be... What would the weight be? I guess we have to check if... Alright, let me think. If the new weights... Or if the old weight is less than this, then we need this much time. Oh shit. I don't know what I pressed. New weight 0. Or new weight equals the weight. So maybe we do this. Or no. Maybe this is just gonna be this +1. But then if we're already at that time, then new weight ++. All right, that's what I'm thinking. 3. All right, that looks okay, man. Maybe I should just send that. 633. 633. So I guess that was incorrect, man. This assumption right here is not right. Maybe it means since we're already there, then we don't have to wait to that time. So I'm gonna change this to be 0. And I'm gonna change that to be 0. Maybe that's the problem with what I was doing. 39. All right, should I send it again? All right, there we go. There you go. Let me see what y'all were saying, man. It's a time to move to an adjacent cell. Yeah, I think the wording was a little bit confusing for me there, but I guess they bolded it. Start moving to that room. All right, next problem. Find minimum time to reach last room part 2. Is it the same question with different constraints? No. Alright, moving between adjacent rooms takes 1 second for one move and 2 seconds for the next. Alternating between the two. Let me think about... Okay. I think I can do this with the same solution, man. Alright. Please try and restrain yourselves, man. Try not to backseat too much while I'm doing this contest. Even though I feel it's already over since I got so many hints for Q2. I did the virtual contest for this. I got rank 965. Dang, that's really good. Alright, so we just have to remember we need one more bit in this thing. I'm gonna add that bit, man. This is getting kind of messy. Should I just change this to a vector, a triple vector? Or should I add in one more pair right here? I'll do it, man. I will do it. Pair ints, pair ints, pair int int. It's easy. It's so readable. That's all we had to do, man. And then now this is now coordinates, and I don't know what to call this thing, something. I'm gonna call that turn, I guess. This is not great code, by the way. But I'm just adding duct tape to my already code. So whatever, instead of adding one here, we're going to add so if turn, then, and I just add the move time, but then in here, flip the turn like that. Yeah, it's alternating, right? I think that's what we gotta do. But I think it's kind of bootleg. All right, so we should see 7, 6, and 4. All right. No. 6, 4, 3. So we start at 0. That means if it's a 0, we start at 1. And then the next move, it's 2. How come this ain't working? Oh, right here. Seven, 6, 4. 7, 6, 4. Too easy. Tuple is a pain in the ass. That's what I think too, man. Tuple is a pain in the ass. That's a strut probably would make this easier, but I already have the infrastructure for using all these pair thing. Zem o lol, how you doing? C sharp? No, man, this is C++. All right, so Q3, Q2 felt like the same question. Not gonna lie. Q4. Can I do Q4? But a strut would have meaningful names. Yeah, I agree. Like, I think if this was real life and not a virtual LeetCode contest, I would have used a strut for sure. I use the struts all the time at work, man. But on LeetCode, I don't ever use a strut. I only use pairs as my struts. I make struts with pairs. That's what I do on LeetCode. And I do this because I'm not sure how like if I made a priority queue of struts, do I have to pass in my own comparator function? The reason why I like to use pairs like this is because I know which way the pairs are going to be sorted in, so I can like structure them in a way to get the right sourcing without thinking about like a comparator function, you know. You should use array more when you know the fixed size in advance. Yeah, that's something I gotta work on too, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very unfamiliar with using arrays, even though I think it would take me like 5 seconds to just look up the syntax. But I think it's just out of habit, man. How important are these micro optimizations? Wait, who's making micro optimizations? I don't think we're making, I think we're just talking about readability. Like instead of having this crazy thing, we could actually have something like, I don't even know, what is it, like strut something? Is that, wait, I don't even know how the syntax is without looking. It would be like int weight RC turn, you know, and then we'll just have like this thing of priority queues in there. It's just readability and yeah, but we don't need maintainability here, man. We just need, I don't even know if we need readability, because only I'm reading it, and if I wrote it, I could probably read it, right? Anyways, Mad Dog, what's happening? Thank you, thank you. All right, should I attempt Q4? Array might actually be an improvement if the vector doesn't have a small size optimization. Yeah, I think array is for sure probably going to be the most performance here. Well, maybe if it's like only 2 elements, the pair might be best. I don't actually know. Why didn't you use a tuple? Because tuples suck, man. I can't ever remember the syntax for a tuple. That's why I don't use them. It's like some weird syntax, or it's like get 0, or I don't even remember it, you know. Pairs okay, yeah, but vector may have dynamic memory allocation that will be slower. Yeah, vectors are slow. We've discovered this recently when I had something time out by just using a vector, because every time we append to the vector, it had to like do the memory allocation again, and it caused a timeout. It was some DFS problem. I forget which problem it was, but it was like last week. All right, let me read Q4. Count number of balanced permutations. You are given a string num. A string of digits is called balanced if the sum of digits at even indices is equal to the sum of digits at odd indices. Return the number of distinct permutations of num that are balanced. Since the answer may be very large, return it mod prime number. Shit. Because it was a constant, you can do structured binary tuples too though. No need to use the get bullshit anymore. Oh, I didn't know that. Maybe I should get, yeah man, that syntax sucks, Q. I never remember it because maybe I don't use it. Anyways, how are we gonna solve this problem? That's what we need to figure out. Distinct permutations that are balanced. So for every do I just try every digit? Or no. So we need to rearrange how many things after we rearrange will make it right. This one's a bit of math. There are lots of cheaters. Yeah, there it seems every week there's just so many cheaters, man. Man, Cook, 9 plus 7. Thank you. But to be honest, I don't even know if I'm gonna try it. I'll give it some thought for like 5 minutes, but I think this one is like out of my league. Especially if you say there's a bunch of cheaters and it's only 400 people who got accepted, that means it's like 300 or less, which is a little bit too hard. Banana Man CF. See you later, man. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, 112. So only 121 is balanced. How do I generate all permutations? Should I just... I don't even know where I'd begin here. Yeah, I'm not doing this one, man. Alright, let's do some Leet rooms or something. So if I took this contest, I'm not sure where I would have ranked. Because I think I got some early help for Q2. And I'm not sure how long it would have taken me to realize the Dijkstra thing. I don't think too much longer. I think I was already thinking along those paths, but hard to say, you know. And I got a wrong attempt. Dang, less and less people are taking the contest. It's like every week the number is just dropping like crazy. Let me see. Where do we go? Well, I guess I could just look at the contest. So last contest 25K. TV Josh, what are you talking about, man? 421 had how many? Oh, Dykstra's, you're right. 28K for 421. Let's see. I mean, I think all this information is on this website. Yeah. Dang. Well, the numbers are clearly going down for sure because of all the cheating that's been happening, I'd say. Is it for sure? Why do y'all think? Is it because the end of the year is approaching and people are dropping out? Or is everybody like getting demotivated? It's the cheaters? The banning is getting real? Yeah, hard to say why, but I haven't seen these low numbers in a long time, man. It's been like 30,000 plus for a really long time. And I guess this map doesn't really show you. It keeps showing you the same one. Anyways, let's do a dang elite rooms. I guess easies and mediums to begin. Oh man, I've been not reading my YouTube chats. Summits, raw what's happening, and Mirai, howdy, goodbye. Oh shit. Man, I am tired today. Alright, here's my elite rooms code. Too bad you can't fuse the two chats into one. Yeah, that would be good. I suppose I could. I need to take some time to set my tablet up because I have a teleprompter, but I only have my Twitch chat on the tablet. So I only read the Twitch chat when I'm looking at the camera, and then I have to look to the side to my YouTube chat. But I could like split screen my tablet and have Twitch and YouTube on one side. I did that during my marathon streaming a couple months ago. Maybe I should really do it again. Alright, we got 4 problems. Is your tablet your camera too? No, my tablet is only to read chat. And I have a different camera. I have this camera that we're looking at is a Sony ZV E1 or something like that. Yeah, the ZV E1. Yeah, I need that gear command. And my type racer cam is, this is like a Sony A7 IV. This one, this camera right here. It's a lot of money into this dang streaming setup, man. Sometimes I ask myself, for what, you know? But I used to enjoy photography. I don't know if I can say that anymore since I don't even go out and take pictures, you know? For clout, yeah. For clout. I just like gadgets. I like spending money, man. All right, here we go, here we go. Last stone weights, binary tree, pre-order traversal, beautiful towers, and count unguarded cells in grid. You're given an array of integer stones where stone's I is the weight of the ith stone. We are playing a game with the stones. On each turn, choose the heaviest 2 stones and smash them together. Suppose the heaviest 2 stones have weights x and y with x less than equal to y. The result of this smash is, if x equal y, both stones are destroyed. If x is not equal to y, the stone of weight x is destroyed, and the stone of weight y has a new weight, y minus x. At the end of the game, there is at most 1 stone left. Return the weight of the last remaining stone. If there are no stones left, return 0. Take some pictures of NYC? Yeah, I should, man. I really should, IC. But I don't know. I have too many hobbies, I think. And I'm lazy. I'm so lazy these days. Old and lazy, yeah, that's what's really happened. When I was younger, I would be out there all night taking pictures. You know, I would be out there like, well, when I was in my photography phase, I had one goal. Every night I had one goal. What the hell is going on out there? Hold on. What was I saying? I would go out with my camera and I'd say, I'm not going home until I've taken 1,000 shots. And that's how I created my Instagram. I did it every night for like months and months. And my goal, take 1,000 shots a night. And every night I would select my favorite image of the night that I've taken. And that's the one I'd post on Instagram. And that's how I got like this collection of photos here. And then I decided, man, what am I doing? I'm putting so much effort into this photography thing, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna make money from it. And then that's when I decided I gotta just start LeetCoding instead. So I brought that same energy to LeetCode, and I did a bunch of problems and I got paid to LeetCode instead of getting paid to take pictures. Good thing you aren't stuck with a film camera. Yeah, this technique would probably not be a very good technique for film camera. I think if I had film, I would be a lot more, what's the word? Careful or deliberate with my shots, you know? So I feel like having digital, you don't have to be super deliberate. You can just shoot anything you want and you worry about it later. Slutty, what's happening? Today's a good day. How do you get paid to LeetCode? Twitch? Man, how do I get paid to LeetCode? I get paid for every LeetCode problem I solved. I get paid like 500 bucks, man. And who pays me? The company that hires you once you pass your tech interview. That's the person who pays you. So that's what I say. Like, that's what I mean when I say I get paid to LeetCode. Just listening to music. That's something I used to do, man. I used to listen to a lot of music, but these days I don't listen to anything except maybe Lo-Fi Girl. Alright, what are we doing? We have to sort the stones, or I guess we can just build a priority queue. So while there's more than one stone, wait, which one is biggest? I'm gonna say big and small. So then big minus small, and then if diff is greater than 0, and then we're gonna say yeah, if there's nothing in the queue left, I guess we can say if this is empty, return 0, otherwise return the last stone left. All right. TD man 22. What's happening? Who am I voting for? I'm not voting, man. All right, next question. Binary tree pre-order traversal. Wait, pre-order is 1, 2, 3. Why? Because I'm a bad citizen. That's why. Which way is pre-order? It's 1. So, man, I don't even know what pre-order is. But I should know. Can you scroll up again? Yeah. It says, well, let me move my code down here. Given the root of a binary tree, return the pre-order traversal of its nodes values. Alright, so it goes like if not node return, and then I guess you'll go like, so pre-order is, in order is left, current, right. All right, I think pre-order is like the current node, so node val, and then you go left and right. Let's try. Look at the example. Yeah, I could do that, but I'm too lazy, man. But it looks like this is what they're wanting. This question is not too hard if you know how to do tree traversals already. It's like the most basic tree traversal you can do. All right, time for the mediums. Oh, Fluffy, what's happened? Should be root, left, right. Yeah, that's what it should be, I guess. All right, beautiful. Wait, is it like when you get a null, the next ones are your leaves? Wait, what do you mean? Let me think about what you're saying. Is it like when you get a null? So this means there's a null. That means we return and we don't try and do anything. Yeah, a leaf node is a node that doesn't have any children. Like 3 is a leaf node in that case. In this picture, 6, 7, and 9 are leaf nodes because they don't have, and 4 is a leaf node because they don't have any children. They don't have left and they don't have right. And everything else is not a leaf node. And then 1 is a root node because it doesn't have any parents. All right, beautiful towers. Let's see. You're given an array heights of n integers representing the number of bricks in n consecutive towers. Your task is to remove some bricks to form a mountain-shaped tower arrangement. In this arrangement, the tower heights are non-decreasing, reaching a maximum peak value with one or multiple consecutive towers, and then non-increasing. Return the maximum possible sum of heights of a mountain-shaped tower arrangement. All right. Also, we know what is that word? Harangue? Simon, that implicit casting a pointer to a boolean is bad practice, and he should check against null pointer. Wait, what are you talking about, Icy Black Deep? He's saying the code that I write is not up to standards like this. I shouldn't be doing that. I should be checking. I should be checking it like that. Why? I mean, are you talking like only in production or something? Because I've been doing this in LeetCode my whole life, and I've never thought twice about like if this is bad. It works, but it's a bad habit when you start getting things that aren't raw pointers. But this will always be a raw pointer, right? Or you mean like if we start getting unique pointers, then we can't do this? Bad habit, man. I think I can separate my LeetCode bad habits from my at work habits. When I'm at work, I don't code not anywhere close to the same level of code that I do on LeetCode or the same quality, because there's like, you know, the style guide that I have to follow, and I'm gonna have my code reviewed by people, so I know I'm not gonna do silly things. But in LeetCode, if it works, it works, you know. Yeah, I'm about to do the tar one. Walrus Operator, how are you doing? The standard library smart pointers are carefully written, so it should be okay, but there are some really tricky edge cases that smart pointers can get caught on. Let me think. At work, if I have to use a smart pointer, if I have to check for null, we have like macros. I think. I don't even know, man. I think there's just macros we use. I don't actually do that Boolean thing, you know. Do you do LeetCode like stuff at work often? Macros? Yeah, man. Is it a macro? I don't even know if I'm using the right terms. Can you show the question? Yeah, I can link the question too. Wait, can we rearrange this, or we can only remove bricks? We can only remove bricks. So I suppose, what's the maximum? Oh man, Q. Easy work for Q. I don't even know what to do here. Do I like... I mean, height's length is 10 to the third, which is like 1,000. So do I just try every index as a potential peak and then go from there? I think that's what I should do. Let me try and implement that idea, because that would be like an n squared, which should be okay for that. So I just pick an index and make it a peak. Let me think how I'm going to implement this. This is like pi plus 1, pi plus 2. I don't know what you're talking about. We're trying to make a mountain array. Add it to the right side too. Like add it to each number. No, so they give us these heights, and these are how many bricks we have at each index. And we have to try and make the thing a mountain. So let me try and visualize what this means. Or like make a visual representation of what it means. So 5, what should I use as a brick? Maybe like this. So 5 means like there's 5 bricks like that. 3 would be 3. 4, it's 4 bricks, and then 1 brick, 1 brick. That's how this thing looks, right? So they're saying we have to turn this into a mountain array. This is not a mountain array because like it goes down and then it goes back up here. But a mountain array would look like this, where it's just a peak like this. It's not jagged, you know, it doesn't go up and down. Don't you have to subtract 1 from the 4 though? Yeah, so the answer for example 1 is to just remove 1 block from this 4 stack, and then now it's a mountain array because it only slopes downwards or equal. It's non-increasing. And I guess another mountain array would be like this. If we just remove these, this would be another mountain array. So the left side of the mountain is non-decreasing and the right side of the mountain is non-increasing with the 4 as the peak. But this isn't the answer because 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 3 is 10 plus 1 plus 1 is 12. But with the other way, we can get 13. 1, 0, 0, 0 is a mountain peak. So, but we want the maximum possible sum of all the heights in a valid mountain arrangement. So 1, 1 or 1, 0, 0, 0 is not great because that's only a maximum possible sum, or the maximum sum would be 1. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be iterating through each pile of bricks, and I'm going to choose that pile as the peak, and I'm going to go to the right side, go to the left side, and make sure everything is non-decreasing. So here I try and go left. There's actually nothing left of this peak, so I don't have to do anything. And if I go right, I'll see, okay, now we're at 3 bricks. That's okay because 3 is less than 5. And then I go to the next peak or the next thing and it's 4, but this is not okay because 4 is greater than 3 and that is increasing. And what we want is a non-increasing, so we have to remove 1 brick from this. And then we go to the next one and we're like, all right, this is good. And then this is good. And then we just take the total. Matt from YouTube. How are you doing? Hey Simon, love your videos. Also, I'm proud to announce that today I just had my first round interview with NVIDIA earlier today. Currently a sophomore, but your videos are very helpful. Matt, that is exciting news. NVIDIA, you're gonna be a big baller soon, man. And you just gotta keep on keeping on, keep studying. until you get to the point where you're at, and you're gonna be okay, man. Just did these recently, more so in a biology book. I don't know anything about biology. All right, how are we gonna implement this? So, oh, Pinto Fool, what's up? Got rejected from my grad school choice today. I don't know what I'm going to do with all the time I will now have. Dang. Do you have like a backup choice? Do you mind sharing what your grad school choice was? And do you know why you got rejected? Or like why you think you got rejected? I was going for UTMSAI. I don't even know what that means. University of Texas or something. Master of Science in AI. I didn't even know AI was a thing. Like something you get, I suppose. I haven't been in college in like 15 years, man. I'm out of the game. All right. Let me focus on trying to get an answer for this problem. So, how are we gonna do this? I'm just gonna do some bootleg code. Should I get like the total sum? Man, I don't have a degree. Dang. And you're doing biology? All right, let me try accumulate heights dot begin, heights dot end. So that's our total sum. And then, do I want my total sum like this? Or should I like, I don't know yet. So if the height at L is greater than the previous, then we gotta cut some off, right? Otherwise, if it's less, then we can do that. And what's the previous? In this case, the previous is the same. And in this case, the previous is heights L. And then L minus minus. So that's gonna take care of the left side. Let me try and do something for the right side. I shouldn't copy and paste, man. I should like rewrite this so I don't make any mistakes. But it's too late for that now, man. So if heights is bigger, then we shave off the top. Otherwise, all right, this looks okay, man. For work, I make plastics. Plastic? Wait, what do you mean one word, plastic? There's no There's no plural of plastics? Is that what you're trying to say, Icy Black Deep? Alright, is time still ticking? Alright, that problem, easy work, easy work. I think this technique is similar to the palindrome thing. I'm making a reference that's old even for me. Wait, what is the reference? Is it like Little Rascals or something? I don't even know what that could mean, man. You can't just say things like that, Icy Black Deep, without telling us what you mean. Alright, next problem. Count unguarded cells in the grid. Apparently I solved it before. Maybe I tried it. Alright, we got 16 minutes left in this room. You're given two integers, m and n, representing a zero-indexed m and n grid. You're also given two 2D integer arrays, guards and walls, where guards I equal row call and walls j equal row column, represent the positions of the ith guard and the jth wall respectively. A guard can see every cell in the four cardinal directions starting from their position unless obstructed by a wall or another guard. A cell is guarded if there is at least one guard that can see it. Return the number of unoccupied cells that are not guarded. Oh lordy, I remember this, seen this. Oh man. Alright, I gotta think about this problem. Apparently it is plural.
I just want to say one word to you. Just one word.
Yes, sir.
Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
Plastics.
Plastics.
Exactly. How do you mean?
There's a great future in plastics. Think about it. What do you think of that?
Yes, sir.
I've said that. That's a deal.
What the hell is that, Icy Black Deep? I don't even know what type of movies you watching out there. Oh, Brett's in the house. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can actually do this. So we're iterating through how can we do it, man? Let me look at the constraints. So 10 to the 5th. So there's 10 to the 5th cells. Stephen Saggy Ball, thank you very much for the sub, Buster. Oh wait. Stephen Saggy Ball, I think you asked me to do a problem or something. Wait, is this? All right, thank you very much, Stephen Saggy Ball. All right, there you are, Stephen Ball. 2 stars. He said he did it before. Yeah, I think I did it before. No, looks like I attempted it and I couldn't get it. So maybe I'll try it after this. All right, where were we? Yeah, here's a link to the problem if you're reading it or something. Future Age, how are you doing? New to LeetCode, what language should I go with, or is it up to what I enjoy? Future Age, I think the language you choose for LeetCode depends on what language you want to work with. Or if you don't really care what language you want to work with, then maybe Python is probably the best choice for most people. If you're crazy and you like a challenge and you just want to play the game in hard mode, maybe C++ is the way. Or if you're interested in getting into competitive programming after, I think C++ is the way. But if you're just, or if you just want to pass an interview, maybe Python might be the way. Although I believe C++ is always the way. If you are a front-end dev and you're trying to be a front-end dev, perhaps JavaScript or TypeScript, you know. OCaml if you want to be quant. OCaml if you want to be quant at Jane Street only. I don't know who else uses OCaml besides Jane Street. Alright, how the hell we're gonna do this problem? And Rust, I don't know. Rust if you wanna be I don't know what Rust people are. Rust people remind me of like hipsters, programming hipsters or something. Is that an accurate description? Maybe not. Maybe I might piss off a lot of people by calling calling them hipsters. I don't even really know anything about Rust, man. JavaScript is terrible for LeetCode and in general. All the front end is JavaScript, so I don't think people have much of a choice. Is that Fortran? I don't know anything about Fortran. If you really want to be a hipster, you program Elixir in Vim. Who does Elixir? Somebody, I forget who. They're always in here talking about Elixir. 40 Hertz Shadow, I think. Is Python okay? Yeah, Python is probably like the most popular choice. I'm conflicted on Rust. It's supposed to be a systems level language, but all the systems level stuff, async, graphics, is unsafe and uses a bunch of clones. So it's like good for system tools, but not for systems infra. Yeah, I have to say, man, I actually don't know much about Rust, except I see a lot of people talking about it all the time. And all the Rust developers always try and get other people to do Rust. And it sounds like all the Rust people don't like C++ people. So it feels kind of like Rust and C++ are in some type of war. And then maybe there's the Golang people who are also trying to get in that beef too, but I don't hear many people talking about Golang in general. Python surpassed JavaScript as most popular language on GitHub. I believe that. Like good for runtime, but bad for like libraries. I don't know what that means. I'm trying Rust come from Go. Interesting. How do you like it so far? Today was my day for learning heaps. Steven Sagiball. You don't have heaps in JavaScript, man. Are you like importing it from Lodash in LeetCode? Is that how you do it? I love Go for backends. I'm not a fan of Go at work, at least. I don't know what Golang is like outside of work, but at work, like all the style guides and all the internal choices we make about Golang, they're in like direct conflicts with what we do in C++. So being a mainly C++ programmer, I find Go annoying to work with. But I don't really do much in Go the most I would do in Go is like translate a C++ library that we have, and we have to like offer it in Go for like one client. Maybe we have like 100 clients who use our C++ library, and then there's like one client who wants a Go thing, and it's always like the least prioritized thing we gotta do. And I think so. It goes C++ is our highest offering, and then Java a far second, and then Go is after that, and then maybe Python after Go for what we do, at least. Can I ask how to solve this question? I don't know how to solve this question yet. I can tell you what I'm thinking though. I'm thinking of doing some type of I don't know. Like starting from all the guards. Anyways, who just did that? Don't Defense wants to do a little type racer. Alright, we'll do a type racer in a bit, man. Maybe we'll do it right now. I think 2 weeks before my onsite I spam mocks. Steven Sagaball, I think you should spam mocks right now. Like immediately. Don't wait 2 weeks before, man. Just keep doing mocks. Integrate mocks into your training, because when you do a mock and you realize you don't know something, that's a quick way to find out you're weak in that topic, you know. Don't wait for 2 weeks to study. Mocks are very important because it will give you more time to practice your communication. It'll give you more time to like settle your nerves if you're nervous about like interacting with a real human on the other side grilling you all the time. So I think doing mocks will help you calm your nerves a little bit. This problem first? No, this problem takes too long, man. Alright, type racer time. Let's talk about stuff later. Alright, are we gonna bet or are we not gonna bet? What is the bet? The bet is, will I get 100 W? Wait, didn't we say it was gonna do Don't Defense versus Pixel Pusher? Nah, we're not doing that. Or Q Ultimus. Anyways, the bet is, will I get triple digits in this type racer? So you said Don't Defense versus Q. Yeah, but y'all were trying to do some money laundering, man. I'm not gonna allow that. Wait, death mode? Wait. If it's in death mode, then I'm gonna delete this bet. Because alright, the new bet is how many people will finish? How many people finish above 70 WPMs death mode? Is it gonna be greater than equal to 2? No, greater than 2 or less than equal to 2. 2 minutes to decide. We're going to do instant death mode. That means one mistake and you're out of there. One wrong character you press and you're dead. Death mode is to nerf Pixel Pusher. Yeah, it works. Alright, first race we're gonna do is a warm-up. The second race is gonna be the championship round, which is what we're betting on. How many people finish above 70 WPMs in death mode in the championship round? Place those bets. Alright, you ready? First race is the warm-up race. Let me put in the type racer cam. Alright, let's warm up. Try to focus. No mistakes. It's only practice. Wait, what the hell just happened, man? Did y'all see that? What? Yo. I think it's time to build a Type Racer competitor, man. Type Racer is going downhill. I'm about to quit my job and build a Type Racer 2.0. Because Type Racer sucks. Everyone loot. No, I think it just glitched out. Wait, are we in the right racetrack? Is everybody here? That was crazy. That was a crazy bug. Alright, let's do it again. This is the warm-up. This is not the championship round. Type Racer is tripping. Just the warm-up, man. Don't you worry. Pixel Pusher crashed at the finish line or at the starting line. Low water content as one. Yeah, that word. That's the word that got me too. Yeah, Steven Sagaball, what are you clipping, man? Man, Epitome killing it. 93 miles per hour, don't defense, crashed and burned, icy black deep, on his way to the finish line. Crashed and burned also, but don't you worry, that was just the warm-up. Can we do a normal one after? Maybe in like an hour or something, man. Alright, this is the championship round. No mistakes. And the bet is how many people are going to finish above 70 WPMs. Alright, let's go. Oh, this one looks tricky. Whew. Here we go, man. No mistakes. Jesus Christ. Pixel Pusher, 165 miles per hour crash and burn. Floofy, 118 in death mode. That is like kind of insane. Icy Black Deep. Very nervous right now for you. 75 Icy Black Deep. Don't defense with the 71. Jesus Christ, this has been the most people I've seen finish a Type Racer championship round in death mode. But who won that? That was Floofy with a 118. Crazy. That lost me the bet. It did. You say Icy's name so sensually, man. It is a very nice name. What can I say? Had 32, dang. Not fast enough. Alright. So 3 people finished that race. Crazy. Anyways, not much money to be made there. And Floofy, our latest Type Racer champion. Newest Type Racer champion. With a 118 miles per hour in instant death mode. Crazy. Alright. Wait, how do you spell the name? fluffy. Is it floofy or fluffy? I don't know. Fluffy, floofy. I have a space between death mode. The latter. Fluffy. Is that the latter? Alright. Fluffy. Our newest type racer champion. Impressive debut. 118 miles per hour in one of the most challenging racetracks. One mistake and you're dead. Can we go back to the guard problem? Yeah, that's what we're about to do. Alright, that's it for the type racer. And alright. How do you solve this? You gotta solve that LeetCode in less than 45 minutes. Hits your onsite. Wait, what are you talking about, man? Which LeetCode? Hits my onsite? What do you mean? The one I sent? Oh, the task, whatever, task scheduler. Oh, it's on your onsite. Yes. I'll try. But I can't even solve this one. How long should I try? Maybe like 10 minutes. So I was thinking we start from all the guards and we DFS to mark all the cells that the guards can see. But I don't know if that will be good. Because so we have 50,000 guards. That's a lot of guards. What's the link to the Leet rooms? I guess this Leet rooms is old and crusty, man. I forgot to pin. Wait. This Leet room is already over. Can you do all the guards as 1 and all the walls as 2? I mean, you could, but you still have to solve the problem, you know? What's your weakest type of problem? Math problems. For sure, math. Anything with... Oh, man. What type of problems am I weak? I don't know. Maybe like monotonic stacks and queues. I'm not too great at. Try problems, but I think recently I did a bunch of tries and I'm feeling okay with tries now. Union fine. I'm not great at union fine. I guess segment tree. I don't really know how to use a segment tree. Top sort. Yeah, I can do a top sort. Do you think Python is a good language to learn? For sure, it's a good language to learn. Can you do a 1 until greater than the matrix? Not sure what you mean. So if you have a list, all right, 1, all that stuff. Wait, I forgot to change Yeah, there we go. So, all right, now I'm thinking maybe I can do traversal from the left, from the right, up and down. Traverse each row, left and right. Traverse each column, up and down. And for each cell, I remember if there's a last seen a guard or something. Wait, Slutty, I'm not sure what you're talking about. It goes and checks each iteration if 1 is greater than n2. Yeah, I don't know. All right, here's what I'm thinking. So I wish they would provide this grid, but all right, M is 4, N is 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the grid. They say there's a guard here, a wall here, a guard here, a wall here, guard, and wall. So I'm thinking to traverse, and I remember if I see a guard or a wall, I'll mark the things like good or bad or something. So if we saw a wall last, then this is okay. I'll just leave it as 0. And then here, this is going from left to right. So I'll mark 1s if there's a guard. So left to right, the last thing we see is a guard. So these are all in the guard's visions, and the wall is not. The wall blocks it. So here we'd mark these, and this last row would mark nothing. And now I'll go from right to left, and there's nothing to mark because there's no guard previously. And here we'll mark this one as seen because the last thing is a guard. These are already seen, so we don't modify it. And then right to left, last, there's a guard, there's a wall, so we don't mark these because the last thing we saw was a wall. And then this row we don't do anything. And then now we go from top to bottom, like this way. So then I'll mark these as 1s because I've seen them, the guard is there. This one I'll mark these as 1s because the guards are there. And going down again here, I don't mark anything because there's like no guards in that column anyways. This one, I don't mark that, I don't change that. Guard is there, so that means the last thing was a guard, so I'll mark that. This column we don't mark anything, this column we don't mark anything. And now we go bottom to top. So nothing there, nothing here. This one will mark because the last thing we saw was a guard, and these two nothing. So based on this, I think this gives us a correct answer, and I think it will be in an okay time complexity. So I can try and implement that. Can you do it with numbers instead of G and W? I mean, it does make a difference. I guess you can say if a 9 is a guard and an 8 is a wall. But I'm not like actually using the numbers to calculate anything, man. This one is brute force, just going up, down, left, right until obstacle. Don't defense. I was thinking of doing that, like going from each guard, but I looked at the constraints and there's like so many guards and I wasn't sure if that would pass. 50,000 guards, you know, every cell will be visited 4 times. I mean, I'm pretty sure you know what you're talking about, man, but when I was analyzing the problem, Now, oh wait, don't defense. Maybe you and I are talking about the same things actually. So the way I just described, every cell is visited 4 times, but maybe the way I thought you're saying is not the same that you're trying to tell me. But anyways, let me try and implement this and you'll know what's up. So I guess I'll create like an actual matrix, and it's of size m, n, and then I'll populate the guards. And I'll populate the walls. I'll use 9 for a guard, and I'll use, I don't know, -1 for a wall. Can you use ChatGPT? Yeah, lots of people use ChatGPT. I did last stone weight today. Yeah, oh, I guess you're working on heaps, huh? So, sounds like a heap problem. Alright, so I'm trying to iterate over every row in our matrix, and I'm going left to right, right to left. How do I do that, man? Can I change these, man? Rows, calls. So if, all right, if, oh, this is C, so I can't go like this. I gotta go for row, and then for column, and then we're gonna say like if the cell is a wall, then scene guard is false. And if it is a guard, which is a 9, then I'll be like scene guard is true. And then otherwise, I guess we set it to a 1 if the guard can see it. Or if it's false and it was already set, then we leave it alone, basically. So this is going from left to right, but I'll do one now from right to left. So I guess I should reset this. And I'll just copy the same thing, man. Right? Is that what we're doing? And then now, so that takes care of our rows, like horizontal directions. But we gotta do up and down, vertical. So let me do that. So for every column, and then we go through every row. Wait, is that how we do it? And then I guess I'll just copy this logic here. Right? And then I do it from bottom to top. So that means R is at rows -1. And then I'll just copy the same logic. But I should also reset the scene guards to false. And then now I just traverse. I guess maybe I'm gonna say we visit each cell 5 times instead of 4. And then if this is a 1, all right, let's see. And then after this, I don't know. Uh-oh. I have to cast that to an int. That's kind of bootleg, but I think it should work. Nah, it doesn't. Line 49. R minus minus. All right, let's see. Man, what the heck? Like your idea for this. Man, my idea didn't work though, Q. My idea is whack. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm counting the wrong thing. We're not counting how many cells the guard can see. We're counting how many cells the guard cannot see. My bad. There we go. So instead of, I had a 1 there instead of the 0. Can you count zeros? Yeah. I guess I'm counting the zeros. I made a mistake there. You sold me on the RC for grid problems. So obvious. Pinto fool. It is the only choice to use RC. Wait, alright, Q. Let me see what you did, man. Let me see. Oh, so you hit all the guards, and then you just go until, I think this is what defense was saying, man. You just keep going until either we've seen it or I don't even know, actually. But here's a lot less code. Wait, I said Black Deep, you actually solved this problem? That's crazy. You don't ever do LeetCodes with us, man. You even have comments. Look at that. Hey, what the hell is this? What is this double double thing right here for? B. Unsigned long? What kind of weird stuff are you using? I don't even really know what's going on. I guess this is similar to what Q is doing, except you don't have directions, you just kind of go in one direction each time. I'm so smart, I don't know about that. I've practiced a lot of LeetCode. I just remember that sometimes and doesn't actually do what you want, but double and does. I don't remember the details. Interesting. I've never used a double and for like references in my life. And I'm not sure I'm not sure what it's supposed to do. A reference to a reference? Is that... Yeah, this is me right here. I have no idea what that's supposed to do. Anyways, I guess it's not important right now. Can I show you my program? I wrote my first program recently. I suppose you could show it. Is it like a website that we visit, or are you talking about you're gonna show me like your source code? I started with bools, but then realized I was stopping when I crossed paths with something that was just a scene cell and not a guard or a wall. Alright, man. Oh, I'm tired. Wait, I guess I gotta do Steven Sagiball's problem. Wait, what is happening? I can't. I cannot try that. First, I don't know Python. Second, Twitch messes it up. And I think it cut off a bunch of stuff. Alright, so that room wasn't too bad. What should we do? Should I just do that one problem Steven Sagiball linked earlier? Steven Sagiball, are you still here, man? Where are you at? What the hell is that? Wait, that's not the link. Steven Sagiball is not here, so maybe I won't do that problem. Or should we hit a 0 track for, I don't know, like a 2200? Random Guardian level problem. I guess we're done with Elite Rooms for today. It's for chemistry. Don't know much about chemistry. Stack Overflow says also and can bind to everything. Also and will not bind to R value and won't work if the thing after the colon returns R values. Yeah, I'm not sure what that means, Icy Black Deep. I don't even know what an R value is, even though I've seen that word a lot of times. I'm not a real C++ programmer. Our values are like temporaries. That's as far as I go. Okay. Well, if you don't really know what our values are, then I'm feeling okay. Do I have a Discord? I have a Discord, but you gotta have 6,000 channel points to get in. And you get it by redeeming this thing right here. Secret invite. Secret Discord invite. Oh, Steven Sageball is here. What's happening? Posted in Chi-Chi's Discord? Just cook some salmon. Dang. You ballin', Steven Sageball. Eating healthy just makes me hungry for non-healthy. Yeah. I go through the same thing, man. Anytime I try and eat healthy, I get so hungry because it's not enough calories, you know? And then I just think about Snickers and chips and soda to fill in the calories, which is bad. Or I guess I should just eat more healthy stuff. But man, that's boring. Can I please post the code in Discord and then leave? You can post the code in Pastebin. Alright, should I try and do this problem? Check if point is reachable. There exists an infinitely large grid. You are currently at point 1, 1, and you need to reach the point target X, target Y. Using a finite number of steps. In one step, you can move from point X, Y to any of the following points. X, Y minus X, X minus Y, Y, 2 times X, Y, or X 2 times Y. Given two integers, target X and target Y, representing the X coordinate and Y coordinate of your final position, return true if you can reach the point from 1, 1 using some number of steps and false otherwise. Oh man, Brett, you already did this? So I'm thinking BFS, but then how do I know I can't reach? I mean, the BFS can go for forever. So how do I know when to call it quits when we can't reach? So let me give it some thought. So, all right, what does this mean? X, so that means we can either decrement by our Y coordinate or decrement by our X coordinate, or decrement the other coordinate by something. Or we can double one coordinate. All right, so this can only go down to like 0. So when X is 0, it doesn't make the sense to try this one, and if Y is 0, it doesn't make sense to try that one. And if we're doubling X, doubling Y, the 2 times makes me some suspicious of bit manipulation. Yeah, I don't think that's where my mind goes, but maybe you're onto something. I'm trying to think, how do you know, like, what conditions would be required for it to be impossible? Let me look at a false case in the example. So they say target X is 6, target Y is 9. It is impossible to reach 6, 9 from 1, 1. Why is that? Even, odd, even, odd. That doesn't seem to matter. Try like step through it. Let's look at why we can't reach target 6.9. Maybe it starts to loop. All right, so we start at 1, 1, and then these are our 4 choices. So if I were to do this, we can, I'm gonna just use 1, 1. So if I were to go to the first one, it would be like 1, 0, or 0, 1, or 2, 1, or 1, 2. So this is initially, this is the second step, and then third, it would be like, well, we wouldn't do this because we already seen that coordinate. Would we do this one? Yeah, I guess we'll reach 0, 0. I'm like applying it to this here. 0, 0. Or maybe I should do it like this. I'll show you how each one progresses. So this one with 0, 0, and then we hit them with the 2x. That'd be 2, 0. Or I guess, yeah, 1, 0. We already seen that, so we didn't hit that again. Oh. Man, it's too much. It's too much to try and iterate through, so maybe I'll just code and see like what happens. Wait. What am I say? I said I was gonna try this with a Q. Man, I feel like to just go on vacation right now from work. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I'm not feeling like to go to work tomorrow, man. Wait, what am I doing? A queue of pairs. And then I'll push initially 1, 1. So while there's something in our queue, so I'm gonna check like, I'm gonna check all these things. So x, new x, new y equal y minus x. And I guess we can say I was trying to think of a way we can put these in like a vector and just loop through them with like the modifiers for x, y, but I wouldn't know how to represent like these first two in that. I guess we could represent this one as like 2 times or something, but maybe I'll just hard code each one like this instead. Or maybe I'll make like a function check or add to Q or something. New X, new Y. what was I doing? And then in here I'll do like if C not finds, wait, maybe that's like our pair, the coordinate pairs, and then maybe something like that. So then we can do like add to Q X and then Y minus X, add to Q X minus Y and Y. Two times X, Y, 2 times Y and X, maybe like that. But now, I guess we should check like if this is equal to the target. Let me get some more space here. I mean, this is a hard problem, so I highly doubt this is gonna work. But what I want to do is kind of do like some debugging here to figure out if I can see a pattern. Uh-oh. Need to sleep. All right. Well, have a good night, slutty. Adios. What's the problem? Here's a problem. All right, time limit exceeded. How are we gonna get a time limit exceeded here? I guess it just keeps growing. And at some point, we have to realize that it doesn't make sense to go any further. But I don't know what the bounds should be for us here. Like, does it make sense to go beyond X or Y? Like this one, they go beyond Y. So maybe like, maybe it doesn't make sense to go beyond like 2 times X or Y to a 2 billion. Oh. Yeah, so maybe I'll do some weird checks like if this is greater than 2 times the target X. I don't know, this is just like a random guess, man. I'm not even sure. Let me see if this will do anything. Oh, yes, it goes deep in the negative. So maybe I gotta guard it in a negative way too. Well, do we even need to go into the negative coordinates? Maybe I can add a guard there, so let me try that. Because none of the coordinates are negative, so does it make sense to go deep negative? I'm not sure. Oh wait, I forgot to take out my C outs. think I just solved it, man. Let me see, for real. No, I did not solve it. All right. That's maybe a little bit too early of a celebration there. So I have a correct solution. It's just way too slow. So when they give us big numbers, 500 million, I wonder if we should use a priority. No. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do here. Maybe it's time for me to quit though. So I'm basically trying to simulate with like BFS, but maybe this is more math. Could give a hint. Yeah, I think I gotta do some type of calculations here. Like this one, target X, target Y are the same. So does it mean we just keep multiplying one? Oh, try going backwards. I should have thought about that, man. Because for other problems, that's something I think about. Anytime they give you a target and a starting point, I always try and think about, instead of going from the starting point to the target, go from target to the starting point. I don't know why I didn't think of it this time. But that's a good hint, Brett. Let me see what we can do there. If we went backwards, that means maybe I can just modify a few things. Like, instead of pushing 1, 1, we're just gonna push target X, target Y, and maybe we don't need these checks anymore, but I'll leave them for now. And I guess we say if we reach 1, 1, we can return true. But instead of multiplying, we should divide by 2. Wait. Only if it's even should we divide by 2. So if X right? Wait, I had, what the hell is 2 over 2? Did I always have that? Wait. That was a bug. No, I didn't always have that, man. Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm not tripping. My bad. So if X is even, then we should try and divide it by 2. If Y is, then we should try and divide it by 2. And then in here, I guess it would be like plus. Does that seem right? Maybe I can just leave these. I don't know. But let me see what happens. Maybe there's other things. Maybe it's like, if it's even, we must divide by 2, and then if it's not, then we do the other thing. I don't know, man. Brett, I'm just trying random junk right now. There's no method to the madness, you know? I can show you my easy solution and not my super short solution. Wait, but you had the idea? Wait, what was the idea here? Always divide by 2 if you can. But how do you get, like, clearly that's not it. Like, that's not all there is to it. If they're both odd. Wait, why does that work though? I don't know if I have the math background to figure those things out. I can understand the basic ones, like if you can divide it by 2, you should. But because small plus large divided by 2 makes the large smaller. Wait. You're always making x smaller or y smaller. Goal is to keep shrinking. So small plus large divided by 2 makes the large smaller. Right. You're stuck if x is odd, y is odd, and y is equal to x. Man, I don't think I'd come up with that observation on my own. So you're saying always divide if you can, but then if both are odd, wait, you don't need to be you can just take one move. Let me think about that, Brett. I mean, I understand what you're saying. I'm just trying to think, like, why it works, you know? As long as you make x smaller or y smaller, you're making progress. And then you're, okay. So in the beginning, I remember trying to think about, like, in what scenario would you know when it's not possible? And you're telling me that scenario is when x is odd and y is odd, and they're equal to each other. That means we're stuck forever? Like there's no, or is that just like a dead end? It's because you're saying we shouldn't have the queue. We should just like start with our targets and try and get them down. It's like it's kind of like a greedy solution here, maybe. Since x plus y divided by 2 is, oh yeah. So this is like a greedy problem. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So we only make one choice at every step. There's only one thing to make. Like either we divide x, we divide by y, or we do that small plus large divided by 2. All right, let me try. So we don't need none of this junk. We're just gonna be like, so you're saying if target x is equal then that's like for sure the dead end. And if this is even, then we should divide it target x. All right, now this is the part where I got to think about small plus large divided by 2. Well, they both have to be odd in this case, right? Wait, let me think. All right, so you're saying so if they're both odd, then you know they're odd. The other ifs check if they're even. Oh wait, yeah. I was thinking about that, but I wasn't sure if there's some weird thing. So this one is even. If that's even, then here they both must be odd. That's right, that's right. And then we're trying to like add the small one to the big one. And then you make the larger one and then we just return true here. This is intense, I think. Oh shit. Anas Alawi from Morocco. How are you doing? What's happening? Thank you. Well, I can't take credit for solving this. I think I was the fingers, Brett was the brain. I'm just typing what Brett said. And I understand why it works now. But man, to come up with this on my own, very unlikely. But yeah, like the goal is just shrink each one at every step. And then if they're both odd, man, all right, Brett, how did you come up with that? Is it just because of experience, or did you just derive that by looking at these 4 different steps that you could take? Like, how did you come up with the if they're both odd and they're equal, that we must be stuck? Because I think that's a pretty crazy observation to make. You can use linear algebra. Puppy 107. Linear algebra. I don't know that. I saw that we can't make progress in that case. So you just kind of like trial and error. You just simulated some things to see like where it would get stuck. Can I read it? Yeah, here's the problem. Oh, sorry. I didn't see your link. If you want an inspired solution, see what I linked. That required some experience. Wait, what the hell is this, man? Alright, you gotta tell me. The GCD. Oh, so Icy Black Deep was correct that it has some kind of weird bit thing. Man, hold on. The GCD is a power of 2. Let me think what that means. Oh, the GCD is a power of 2, right? What does that mean, though? What does that mean, man? So the GCD for 4 and 7. What's that? 1? Because 7 is a prime number. I guess 1 is a power of 2. But the operations here are sort of like... whose algorithm? Do I know this algorithm? Oh. Yeah, I don't know this algorithm. But I've seen it. This is a famous yeah, I've seen this algorithm. I didn't know it was called Euclid's algorithm. But I've seen it before, and interesting. You can show the steps, preserve the GCD modulo factors of 2, the way the GCD is computed. Oh man, somebody asked, I think Steven Sagiball asked me what's my weakest topic. I don't know if GCD is a topic by itself or if it falls under math, but man, anytime I see a GCD in a problem statement, I begin to panic because or number theory, yeah, math and number theory, like, I don't know those stuff, man. Greatest common denominator, yeah. LCMs, GCDs, oh, Jesus Christ. If I see those, it's going Oh yeah, greatest common divisor. See, look, I don't even know what GCD stands for. um, yeah, those things make me panic for sure. Hate reading the word prime. Yeah, my prime. I also really struggle at prime. Shows your factory base? No, I can't. It's on. I don't control that base, man. My girlfriend controls it. Simon knows how to sieve. I don't know how to sieve that well, Brett. I'm not gonna lie. I have to look up a sieve every time it comes up. I gotta look it up just to make sure. You pronounce sieve, yeah, because of you, I suppose. I used to call it the sieve or something. But after being corrected so many times, now I kind of know. Civ 5, yeah, that's how you pronounce it. I gotta get good. I really should just do like a math course, man. But I'm not that dedicated. Like, I want to get good. I want to get guardian and all that stuff. But I'm not willing to go learn math to get that. I just want to like, I enjoy LeetCode for like the programming part of LeetCode. I don't really, I don't know. I don't know if I can say I don't enjoy math as much. But as I get older, math gets scarier and scarier, man. When I was younger, I think math used to be more fun. One day I could show you stuff about GCDs. Yeah, I think I'd like that. I enjoy all your lessons, Brent. I think they're like well thought about. And I guess you're a professor, so maybe you've just taught this so many times, like you know how to explain it well, you know? The only issue is that number theory is kind of useless. What does that mean? Anyways, look at the time. Outside of LeetCode, when are you gonna use it? Let's see. Number theory, real world. Wait, what? Number theory, real world applications. Cryptography, computer science, LeetCode, I guess. E-commerce websites, what the hell? Device authentication, AI, hashing, or that's all cryptography. Security systems, I don't know, maybe that's also like cryptography. Memory management, balancing chemical equations. What? Slow coder, how you doing? Cryptography is the only one. No condom, Chris. What's up, man? Let's go balance some chemical equations. I can try. I think in chemistry, that's the only thing I was able to do okay. Like, I was able to get balance those things. But I don't think I could do it today, man. Stoichiometry? I never heard of that, man. That's the art of balancing chemical equations. Yes, you have? What? What do you mean? Alright, you know what we gotta do, man.
Stoichiometry.
Stoichiometry. There we go. Weights of reactants and products before, during. Yeah, I had to do this for sure for mechanical engineering and chemistry classes. Can you solve the quantum superposition equation? I don't even know what that is, smart coder. You know, act like I know things about quantum superposition equations. 2H2O. Man, I haven't done this stuff since like my freshman or sophomore year in college. Wait, did I do it beyond? I'm trying to think like what classes. Did I do this in like material science or wait, hydrate request? Wait. Oh, this thing. Oh. Wait, what the hell is Navier-Stokes, man? Oh, I knew this name sounds familiar. This, yeah. I think I've learned this stuff, man. Because first it like looks familiar. Second, I majored in mechanical engineering and I specialized in thermal fluids. But I don't remember anything. But I do remember one of my professors saying this dang name all the time. And then in college, I did a lot of computational fluid dynamics. But, you know, you don't do that stuff by hand, man. You just run the software. You just create the models and you run the software and it does it for you. And it creates pictures like this, man. Anyways. The software is numerically solving the Navier-Stokes equation. Yeah, I suppose. Oh, look at that. I know what this is. This is rho, right? This little P, that's a rho symbol. I forget what it means. Is that like density or something? What the hell does... Man, I wonder if I could like go back to college and pass all those classes I passed 15 years ago. Probably not. Anyways. The computer does all the math and humans spend all their time trying to make a good mesh. Yeah, that's what I remember my senior year in college, man. I was just creating that mesh. Creating the models. And I can tell you, man, my senior year, I did a project on, it's called Ocean Thermal Energy Conversion. And the task was like awesome to ads. Dang. Anyways, I did my senior design project on OTEC, Ocean Thermal Energy Conversion, and it was like a project sponsored by Lockheed Martin and Oak Ridge National Lab. And I guess Lockheed Martin was building an OTEC, like a pilot OTEC plant off the coast of Hawaii. And I guess Oak Ridge National Lab had created this new material, graphite foam, that's not so new these days. So they had this crazy material that had insane thermal transfer characteristics, like 3 times as good as copper. So the task for the senior design project was to build a heat exchanger to be used in an OTEC plant, in an ocean thermal energy conversion plant. And they wanted to see what type of designs we could come up with and how we're gonna build that heat exchanger. But everything was just like virtual or digital. We didn't have to build a physical thing for this project. We only had to do like models, and we had to run the CFD analysis, and we had to like get the best possible heat exchanger that would, you know, just exchange the most heat, but it would also have to be like easily manufacturable and like just realistically manufactured instead of like some crazy designs. So this senior design project I did, it was like a national competition with a bunch of universities. I don't know how many universities, they never told us, but the project that I worked on won that competition, and I got to go to Hawaii to go check out this ocean thermal energy conversion plant. And I got to go there with some Lockheed Martin employees, and then after I went to Hawaii, I got to go to Oak Ridge for like a couple weeks and work there. And they showed us in the labs, they showed us like all the materials they're working on, this graphite foam, and they're like showing us all these other cool things they're inventing. I remember at the time there's this like, it's some of the craziest things I've seen back then. There was a super duper hydrophobic coating that they're working on, where they sprayed, like they had a sample where they sprayed the floor with this coating, and then they dropped some water on the floor, and you could see like the water bouncing up and down off the floor. It was insane. And they're like, oh yeah, this type of stuff, they're experimenting with like having Navy SEALs have a wetsuit coated in this stuff, where they're like coating submarines with this super hydrophobic things to like reduce drag underwater and things. And like if you coat the bottom of boats with this thing, all the barnacles wouldn't be on there, things like that. And for the thing that wasn't what I was working on, but like the stuff that we were working on, the graphite foam thing, they're telling us they invented this material by accident. They just kind of baked it, and it just turned out to have these crazy heat transfer properties. And they were experimenting with like, what type of applications can we use? And I think one of the things that they were saying, or like they took a standard, say like machine gun, and they just coated the barrel with this graphite foam and stuff with like some fins on it. And after you did that, it's like they could shoot that gun infinitely without the gun overheating. And without this technology, like, you know, after I guess X minutes or however long, the barrel gets way too hot and it starts to droop and it just breaks. That was like one application they're working on. Another one was like for radiators in cars and stuff, like Humvees and whatnot. But they had problems because the material was so brittle, it didn't last very long, like at high speeds with impacts on stones and whatnot. Another things they were thinking about is like cooking. To like have, they were saying if all the pots and pans in America had this material on it at the bottom, it would like reduce energy costs by this much or some crazy number. But man, this foam was so insane. I remember having it. I have a piece. They gave us all a small chunk like this big to take home. And I don't know where it's at. I think it's at like my dad's house somewhere. But you put this foam in your hand and you put like an ice cube on top. And the foam is like maybe this thick, an inch. But immediately, as soon as you put the ice cube on your hand, you can feel the foam gets as cold as the ice, and the ice cube starts to melt instantly. And I've never felt anything like change temperature that fast, man. It was crazy. And that's all I remember. I don't know. Anyways, it's past my bedtime, man. I gotta go. So I'm gonna go raid Bobby Blue. I could talk about that stuff again some other time. It's old news now, you know. I wonder if there's things about it still. What was the name of the dang thing? It was like Poco Foam. Dang, somebody who manufactured it. Yeah, it looked like this. I think this was it. Anyways, smart coder Steven Sagiball, Leet Whale. Adios, amigos. Dang, Het Tennis is raiding. Het Tennis, thank you very much for the raid. But I'm about to get out of here, man. I'm actually raiding someone else right now, so this is gonna be a little raid train. Het Tennis, Robodom, thank you very much for giving me that raid, and see you later, man, because I'm out of here. We're about to raid Bobby Blue. So stick around for some LeetCode. Icy Black Deep, No Condom Chris, Brett, have a good night. And everybody from Het Tannis's raid, stick around for some LeetCode. Puppy 107, have a good night. Everybody, YouTube, see you later, man. Adios, amigos.